Oh my God.
You need to wake up now, kid.
It just...
Hey.
Oh my God.
Can you hear me? You need to come back to me now. You're on Arrows, kid. Arrows Station. Not what it used to be.
He's actually talking to her.
It's a step up, actually.
What happened to me? I don't like it.
Hey, we never really officially met. I'm Miller. Used to be a cop on series. I was supposed to find you. Bring it home.
Kidnap job.
Yeah. Kind of cocked that up.
They left me here all alone. They never came for me.
Listen, Julie, right now, this station, this rock is headed for Earth real fast.
I dreamed that I was racing.
Yeah.
I was going home.
Yeah, we're gonna need to stop that, Jules.
No. You gonna take the racer back?
Never took shit from anyone, did you? But you're driving this bus, Julie. Do you know that?
I'm a nurse.
I know. You can't go to Earth. A lot of good people are gonna die if we go there. They're the same people you're fighting for.
I can make it stop. It won't stop.
Okay, Julie, but you gotta try.
Can't stop the work.
All right, well, don't stop the work. But you don't have to go to Earth, right? Why don't we go to Venus? We're headed that way anyway. Go to Venus. Work continues.
I don't think I can.
He doesn't want to blow her up.
I came an awful long way to find you. Because I believe in you. You need a guy like me. You know something? I know you're a fighter. I know. You can steer this ship.
I'm done fighting. I just want to go home.
You can't go home, Julie. I'm sorry. You can go anywhere else in the whole universe, but we can't go home, honey. Okay? And hey, I need you to know. Whatever happens, wherever you go, you're not gonna do it alone. I need you to hold something for me, okay?
Oh. Okay, so they succeed. They succeeded, and she moved it. Oh, he's getting the tattoos. Oh. Okay. Okay. Sorry, guys. Oh. Okay, now I'm a giant mess. Okay. Alright, well that was episode 5. Wow, I'm feeling a bit blown away at the moment, and so I'm assuming then, so they crashed. Miller succeeded in getting through to Julie, and she succeeded in moving Eros, and they go to Venus, and then whatever happens to them after that, I don't know. I mean, I guess the implication being, based on what we saw with Julie, is that they'll physically won't exist anymore in their former selves, but somehow their consciousness, part of them, will remain alive as the protomolecule, as part of the protomolecule. So whatever happens to it, and they go to Venus, as you know, Miller said, if they don't die, that'll be interesting. So they're still sort of existing in some form, but the Miller as we kind of knew him or is gone, basically. But he's with Julie, which is the only thing he wanted, you know. It's kind of, I'm feeling a little heartbroken right now, but at the same time, it's one of those kind of, I don't know, I'm heartbroken more, I guess, for me than for, and everybody else than for Miller. It's hard to be heartbroken for Miller because in some ways he got what he wanted. I mean, after he felt that he lost her or any chance, he found her. He found her again. He didn't really have anything else that he felt that he was living for anymore. You know, he seemed, like I was saying earlier on, he seemed like he was ready to die, even if he didn't actively want it. He was ready to die and give up, and instead, whatever is left of him is going to be merged with whatever is left of her, and for however long the protomolecule, whatever it's creating, exists, and it's kind of beautiful in a heartbreaking way, and there's so much else that I have to talk about Holden's choice in blowing up that one ship, and Holden's kind of opinions changing towards Miller over time, and in what ways that it did, and everything that was happening on Earth with Avasarala, and the way that she and Fred Johnson and Holden and all of them had to come together to trust each other, but in the end it all had to come down to Holden basically trusting Miller, and that all came down to Miller trusting Julie, and that's crazy but amazing that that's how he ended up, and I have no idea what's gonna happen from here on out, and I feel like there's a lot of things that I'm gonna want to say about everything I just mentioned there, about those various characters and their interactions with each other, and even smaller things like what Aaron Wright was saying and his interactions with Mao, and but I just don't really necessarily feel like I can process my thoughts very well at the moment because I'm definitely feeling extremely overwhelmed and emotional. But I do want to say thank you everybody for suggesting I watch these two episodes together because they definitely needed to be watched together, I think, without doubt. And I could see why everyone was saying that these were such amazing episodes. I know that I was a little uncertain because sometimes, you know, things get hyped up and then maybe they don't live up to what people are saying, but this episode just blew me away. It was exciting, it was beautiful, it killed me. It killed me, it killed me. When the sparrow showed up. Okay. Alright, so I think, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to wait until the beginning of my next episode to go into more depth and more detail in my discussion and review here. And I'm really sorry about that because I know that in my episode 4 video I was like, oh, at the end of episode 5 I'll talk about both of them in detail and it'll be great. So you didn't really get much discussion then, but I'm just not, like, mentally in a place where I can process all of this and come up with enough that I think is sufficiently interesting to say. It'll just be a lot more of this tearful kind of rambling, but I hope that you guys understand since you've experienced this all yourselves. And I'll try to get the next episode of this out shortly so that you will get a more detailed discussion and recap very soon. Alright guys, so I'll just say thank you so much for joining me on this heartbreaking experience. Miller, I love you, Miller. And Julie, I love you too. Alright guys, thank you. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye.